In this video, we will learn about the chapter Chemical Reactions and Equations. Learners, what do we mean by chemical reactions? Chemical reactions are associated with chemical change. Whenever a chemical change occurs, chemical reaction is said to take place. Chemical reactions are usually irreversible and a new product is formed. During a chemical reaction, old chemical bonds are broken and new chemical bonds are formed, which lead to the formation of new products. And how would we know if a chemical reaction has taken place? There are four main signs that indicate a chemical reaction has taken place: change in color, evolution of a gas, change in temperature, change in state. So, how would we represent a chemical reaction? One way is to use word equations. A word equation describes chemical change using the names of the reactants and products. Let's see an example. Write the word equation for the reaction of methane gas with oxygen gas to form carbon dioxide and water. So our word equation is methane plus oxygen, which are our reactants, giving carbon dioxide plus water, which are our products. And the reaction can be written as CH4 plus 2O2, giving CO2 plus 2H2O. And the other way is to use chemical equations. The simplest form of description of a chemical reaction in a shorter form is by writing it in the form of an equation. Example: Mg plus O2 gives MgO. It is a representation of a chemical change by the help of symbols of elements and formulas of compounds. The reactants are written on the left side and product is written on the right side. An arrow is placed between them to show the direction of reaction. What are the characteristics of chemical equations? The equation must represent the known facts and feasible chemical change. The equation must contain the correct formulae of the reactants and products. The important conditions of temperature, pressure, and catalysts during the reaction must be written on the top of the chemical equation. The law of conservation of mass must be satisfied. One very important thing to do while writing a chemical equation is showing phases in a chemical equation. See this chemical reaction. H2O solid, on heating gives H2O liquid, on heating gives H2O gas. Solid phase, represented by S in a chemical reaction. The substance is relatively rigid and has a definite volume and shape. Example: NaCl. Liquid phase, represented by L. The substance has a definite volume, but is able to change shape by flowing. Example: H2O. Gaseous phase, represented by G. The substance has no definite volume or shape, and it shows little response to gravity. Example: Cl2. Learners, now let's see balanced chemical equations. Chemical equations are of two types: Skelton equation and balanced chemical equation. According to the law of conservation of mass, total mass must be equal on the both sides of the equation. This type of equation is known as a balanced chemical reaction. Example: 2Mg plus O2 giving 2MgO. Here both sides have 2 atoms of magnesium and 2 atoms of oxygen. Hence the equation is balanced. Unbalanced and balanced equations. You can see that the equation on the left is unbalanced, as the atoms of H and Cl on the reactant side are not equal to the atoms of H and Cl on the product side, while the equation on the right is balanced, as the atoms of H and Cl on the reactant side are equal to the atoms of H and Cl on the product side. See another example. CH4 plus 2O2, giving CO2 plus 2H2O. Here the atoms of C, H, and O on the reactant side are equal to the atoms of C, H, and O on the product side. Therefore, the equation is balanced. Now, let's see how to visualize a chemical reaction. See this equation. To Na plus Cl2, giving to NaCl. Here we can see that Na and Cl2 combine in the ratio of 2:1 to give 2 moles of NaCl. So if we had 10 moles of Na, it will combine with 5 moles of Cl2 to give 10 moles of NaCl. You can notice that the ratio again remains the same as the standard equation. Moving on, let's learn about the types of chemical reactions. Combination reaction, decomposition reaction, single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and redox reaction. Let's learn about each of them. Combination reaction, the type of reaction in which two reactants combine to form a single product. It is of the form AE plus B, giving AEB. Example: CaO plus H2O, giving CaOH2, and C plus O2, giving CO2. They are generally exothermic reactions, which involve evolution of heat during reaction. Similarly, you can see 2 moles of Na combine with 1 mole of Cl2 to give 2 moles of NaCl. Decomposition reaction, the type of reaction in which a single reactant breaks down to give 2 or more simpler products, is called a decomposition reaction. It is of the form A, B, giving A plus B. Example: 2H2O, giving 2H2 plus O2. Decomposition reaction can be carried out by the supplying energy by means of heating, electricity, or light. It is known as thermal decomposition, electrolytic decomposition, and photodecomposition reactions, respectively. In this example, you can see 2 moles of H2O breaking into 2 moles of H2 and 1 mole of O2. Therefore, it is a decomposition reaction. Here are few other examples of decomposition reaction. Displacement reaction, the reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its salt solution, is known as displacement reaction. This is of 2 types: single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. Single displacement reaction, it is of the form A plus BC, giving AC plus B. Like here, Mg displaces Cu from its salt solution of CuSO4 to give MgSO4 and Cu. Here is another example of single displacement reaction for you. Double displacement reaction, it is of the form AB plus CD, giving AD plus CB. Like here, Ca displaces H from HCl to form CaCl2, and H combines with CO3 to form H2CO3. Here is another example of double displacement reaction for you. Learners, let's now see another important topic: reactivity series. The series, which arranges metals in the decreasing order of reactivity, is known as the reactivity series. Thus, the least reactive metal is placed at the bottom, while the most reactive metal is placed at the top of the series. The data provided by the reactivity series can be used to predict whether a metal can displace another in a displacement reaction. Redox reaction. Redox reactions are those reactions in which both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. If a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. If a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be reduced. If a substance gains hydrogen during a reaction, it is said to be reduced. If a substance loses hydrogen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. Reactions in which this type of change occurs is known as oxidation and reduction reactions or redox reactions. Oxidizing agent are those substances which makes available oxygen or removes hydrogen and helps reaction to take place and facilitates the oxidation process. Reducing agent are those substances which makes available hydrogen or removes oxygen and helps reaction to take place and facilitates the reduction process. Both oxidizing agent and reducing agent facilitates redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction reactions in our daily lives. There are a number of redox reactions which take place in our daily lives. Corrosion and rancidity. Corrosion is a slow process of self-oxidation in which a metal undergoes layer by layer destruction after reaction with atmospheric oxygen and moisture. Example: rusting of iron, tarnishing of silver, copper turns green when exposed in air. Rancidity. Rancidity is a slow process of self-atmospheric oxidation of food containing fats and oils marked with unpleasant smell and taste. Example: butter turns rancid when kept for long. Ways to reduce rancidity: storing food in airtight container, storing food at low temperature, storing food in dark containers to stop reactions due to sunlight. Use of antioxidants such as BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, and BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole. Now, here's a secret on how you can study effectively with the Eduriv app. You can learn with chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve NCERT-based MCQ tests of this chapter on Eduriv. And that's not all, you also get amazing courses for Class 10 and much more for your Class 10 preparation. Thank you.